Let us now learn about maxillary artery. Maxillary artery is the larger terminal branch of external carotid artery. You can see the external carotid artery here. It gives two terminal branches. One is superficial temporal artery and the other is maxillary artery. So the maxillary artery is one of the terminal branch of the external carotid artery. Maxillary artery arises behind the neck of the mandible. This is neck of the mandible and the maxillary artery arises behind the neck of the mandible. Parts and relations of the maxillary artery. The maxillary artery is divided into three parts by lower head of lateral pterygoid. You can see the lower head of lateral pterygoid muscle. It divides the maxillary artery into three parts. First part is called mandibular part. Second part is called pterygoid part. Third part is called pterygopalatine part. First part of maxillary artery extends from beginning to lower border of lower head of lateral pterygoid. The second part of the maxillary artery extends from lower border to upper border of lower head of lateral pterygoid. The third part extends from upper border of lower head of lateral pterygoid to pterygopalatine fossa. The first part of maxillary artery lies lateral to sphenomandibular ligament. It lies medial to neck of the mandible. The second part of maxillary artery lies on or deep to lower head of lateral pterygoid. The third part of maxillary artery lies in front of pterygopalatine ganglion in pterygopalatine fossa. Branches from the first part of the maxillary artery. First part of maxillary artery gives 5 branches: deep auricular artery, anterior tympanic artery, middle meningeal artery, accessory meningeal artery, inferior alveolar artery. Deep auricular artery, anterior tympanic artery, middle meningeal artery. Middle meningeal artery, it passes through foramen spinosum. Accessory meningeal artery, it passes through foramen ovale. Inferior alveolar artery, it passes through mandibular foramen. Branches from the second part of the maxillary artery. Second part of maxillary artery gives 4 branches: deep temporal arteries, masseteric artery, pterygoid branches, buccal artery. Deep temporal arteries, they supply temporalis from its deeper aspect. Pterygoid branches supply medial and lateral pterygoid. Masseteric artery supplies masseter from its deeper aspect. Buccal artery supplies buccinator. The second part of maxillary artery mainly supplies the muscles of mastication. So deep temporal arteries, masseteric artery, pterygoid branches, buccal artery. Branches from the third part of the maxillary artery. The third part of maxillary artery gives 6 branches: pharyngeal artery, artery of pterygoid canal, sphenopalatine artery, infraorbital artery, posterior superior alveolar artery, greater palatine artery. Remember 5 P's here. One P is for pharyngeal artery. Another is posterior superior alveolar artery. And the remaining two are palatine arteries. One is sphenopalatine artery, one is greater palatine artery, and the other is artery of pterygoid canal. Pterygoid canal, artery of pterygoid canal. I. Infraorbital artery, pharyngeal artery, posterior superior alveolar artery, sphenopalatine greater palatine arteries, artery of pterygoid canal, infraorbital artery. Let us now revise the branches of maxillary artery. First part gives 5 branches: deep auricular artery, anterior tympanic artery, middle meningeal artery, accessory meningeal artery, inferior alveolar artery. The second part gives 4 branches: deep temporal arteries, masseteric artery, pterygoid branches, buccal artery. Branches of third part of maxillary artery: pharyngeal artery, artery of pterygoid canal, sphenopalatine artery, infraorbital artery, posterior superior alveolar artery, greater palatine artery. Supply of maxillary artery. Maxillary artery supplies dura mater, muscles of temporal and infratemporal fossa, external ear, middle ear, nose and paranasal air sinuses, jaw, upper and lower jaw, pharyngotympanic tube, palate and roof of pharynx. You can see the name middle meningeal artery, axillary meningeal artery. It implies they supply meninges. Dura mater is one of the meningeal layer. So remember dura mater. Next, muscles of temporal and infratemporal fossa. In the temporal and infratemporal fossa, muscles of mastication are present. They are mainly supplied by second part of the maxillary artery. Hence remember, they supply muscles of temporal and infratemporal fossa. Next, remember ear, nose and jaw. Ear, external ear. Deep auricular artery, it supplies external ear. Middle ear, artery of pterygoid canal, it supplies middle ear. Middle ear is connected to pharyngotympanic tube or eustachian tube. Remember pharyngotympanic tube. Next, nose. We all know that sphenopalatine artery supplies the nose and it also supplies sphenoidal air sinus, hence paranasal air sinus. Nose and paranasal air sinuses. Jaw, upper and lower jaw. Palate. Greater palatine artery supplies the palate. And then remember the roof of pharynx. Pharyngeal artery, it supplies nasopharynx.